Okay, so good everybody. I'm back for another video. So ngayon po pag-usapan natin yung recommendation ng NBI against VP Sara kung saan po nirekomenda ng NBI na mag-file daw ng kasong grave threats and inciting to sedition against Vice President Sara Duterte. Pero before po tayo mag-start, konting side discussion lang. Baka nagtataka po kasi kayo kung bakit medyo matagal akong nawala or kung bakit medyo mas malaki po yung eye bags ko today compared to my other videos. And that is because po kasi nanganak yung wife ko nung February 13. So ngayon po, I am now a proud girl dad and a father of 2 po. Okay, so yan po yung rason. Pero anyway, tuloy na po tayo sa discussion natin. So para po mas klaro at mas ma-refresh po kayo kung ano ba talaga yung nangyari dito sa discussion natin, tingnan nyo po tong post ng One News. Okay, ito po yung sinabi ni VP Sara dun sa isa niyang press ko nung gabi kung saan nagkagulo na po kasi gustong ilipat ng Congress before si Atty. Lopez dun sa correctional facility. Okay, so ito po yung sinabi ni VP Sara. So ang sinabi po ni VP Sara is may kinausap na ako, sinabi ko sa kanya pag yung may mga red lines po pala dyan sa photo, yan yung mga sinabi ni VP Sara dun sa post niya. Pero hindi ko po sasabihin specifically yung mga actions na yan kasi yung last video ko po regarding this issue is na tanggal po yun sa TikTok at dito po sa YouTube is na demonetize po yun. So instead po of the actual word, ang sasabihin ko na lang po is the word papaya. Okay? So pag makarinig po kayo ng papaya or papayas or anything related to papaya po, yung ibig sabihin po niyan is yung action dun sa mga sinabi ni VP Sara. Okay? So dapat understood nyo na po yun. Okay? So ngayon, basahin ko po ulit. Ang sinabi po ni VP Sara is may kinausap na ako na tao, sinabi ko sa kanya, pag napapaya ako, ipapapaya mo rin si BBM, si Lisa Araneta at si Martin Romualdez. No joke, nagbilin na ako ma'am. Pag napapaya ako, huwag ka tumigil hanggang hindi mo mapapaya sila. And then he said yes. Okay? So yan po yung sinabi ni VP Sara talaga dito. So ngayon po magbigay ako ng observations dito sa statement ni VP Sara. So tingnan po natin tong second photo kung saan meron po akong mga green underlines. So unang-una po dito in-underline ko is the word kinausap. Okay? Kasi ang ibig sabihin po niyan kung may kinausap po si VP Sara is at least dalawang tao po yung involved in the situation like this. Kasi yun nga po, may kinausap si VP Sara, therefore hindi siya nag-iisa at dalawa sila yung involved dito sa situation na to. Tas yung pangalawa ko naman pong in-underline dito is the word nagbilin. So in short po, may pinagbilinan si VP Sara na yun nga. Yung third underline is pag napapaya siya, huwag ka tumigil hanggang hindi mo mapapayas sila. Okay? So yan po yun, nagbilin siya. So dito po kung titingnan natin yung overall statement ni VP Sara kasama po yung mga green underlines ko, may kita po natin dito na unang-una there is 2 or more people involved. Meaning pwede po yan pumasok dun sa conspiracy or proposal to commit a felony. Okay? At yung sinabi po ni VP Sara is nagbilin siya na ipapaya daw niya yung 3 individuals pag siya ay napapaya. Therefore, ang binilin po ni VP Sara in a simpler term po is parang counter papaya. Pag napapaya siya, magka-counter papaya yung pinagbilinan niya. Okay, so yan po yung professional assessment ko dito sa statement ni VP Sara. Ngayon, punta na po tayo sa revised penal code, specifically Article 8 po muna, one of the basic principles po under our criminal laws. And just a quick reminder lang po pala sa inyong lahat, kung nasa YouTube po kayo at nag-enjoy kayo sa videos ko, huwag niyo po sana kalimutan mag-subscribe. Malapit na po tayo mag 80,000 sa YouTube. And kung nasa Facebook at TikTok po kayo, huwag niyo po kalimutan mag-follow. And hopefully makasubscribe po kayo sa YouTube ko kasi kung mag 100,000 subscribers po ako, magse-celebrate po tayo via a live video kung saan sasagutin ko po lahat ng legal questions and or personal questions na gusto po ninyong sagutin ko. Okay, ngayon balik po tayo sa discussions natin. So under Article 8 po, dyan nakalagay ngayon yung conspiracy and proposal to commit a felony. Okay, so nakalagay po dyan sa Article 8, may kita naman po natin, conspiracy and proposal to commit felony are punishable only. Okay, take note po, punishable only in the cases in which the law specially provides a penalty therefore. Okay, so ang ibig sabihin po niyan, kung sa Tagalog pa, ang pagplano po or ang pag-uusap ng dalawang tao para gumawa ng isang krimen po is punishable only if there is a law that specifically provides a penalty for it. Therefore, kung wala pong penalty dun sa proposal and conspiracy to commit a crime, hindi po yan siya ma-consider as isang krimen pag walang penalty. So ngayon, ang titingnan po natin, ang importante pong tingnan natin dito is kung meron nga bang batas or provision under the revised penal Penal Code or any other criminal law po natin dito sa Pilipinas na nagpipinalize dun sa action ng conspiracy and proposal to commit a papaya. Okay? Kasi yun nga po, based dun sa statement ni VP Sara, yung professional assessment ko dun, ang pinag-usapan pa lang po nila is a conspiracy and proposal to commit a papaya. Specifically, hindi nga po to commit a papaya, a conspiracy and proposal to commit a counter papaya. If ever daw po mapapaya si VP Sara. So ang titingnan po talaga or ang kailangan natin hanapin, meron bang batas na nagpipinalize for the crime of conspiracy and proposal to commit a counter papaya? Or para po mas pasimplihan pa natin, meron bang batas na nagpipinalize or nagsasabing krimen ang conspiracy and proposal to commit a papaya maski wala na po yung counter? So yan po yung kailangan natin tingnan. And based po for my legal research as a licensed professional, specifically as a lawyer po, as an attorney, wala pong batas na nagpipinalize or nagsasabing krimen yung conspiracy and or proposal to commit a papaya or a counter papaya. Therefore, kung wala pong batas na nagpipinalize doon, ibig sabihin po nun, hindi po krimen yun. Okay? So ngayon, punta naman po tayo next sa one of the basic general principles or fundamental principles in criminal law, not only here in the Philippines po, but even in other jurisdictions po, in other countries, okay? Which is the principle of nullum crimen. And for that principle po, ang i-discuss ko po is the 2012 case of Villarreal versus People, okay? So dito po, makikita natin unang-una na sabi po ng Supreme Court dyan is yung mga korte is hindi po dapat maging manhid dun sa mga sentiments po or opinions ng public. However po, despite that na hindi dapat sila maging manhid, they still must be reminded of the fundamental principles of our criminal laws, okay? And one of the fundamental principles po dyan is yun nga po is that no act constitutes a crime unless it is made so by law. So kung sa Tagalog pa po, kung hindi po sinabi ng batas natin na krimen yung ginagawa mo, therefore hindi po yan siya mako-consider under our legal system as a criminal act. Okay? And that is the principle po of nullum crimen. So yan po talaga ang isa sa fundamental principles under our criminal laws. And actually this is applied also by other jurisdiction or countries, not only by the Philippines po, is that kung hindi po pinipinalize ng batas ang isang action, therefore hindi po yan siya mako-consider as a crime. Okay? At kung makikita nyo rin po dito sa kasong to, in-emphasize pa nga po ng Supreme Court dyan na kahit na po tingin ng majority ng public is mali yung action na yun, dapat po ma-remind or tandaan pa rin ng judges na dapat sundin pa rin nila kung ano ba talaga yung nakalagay sa criminal laws natin in relation to the elements of a crime. Therefore, they should render judgment based on what is actually provided for by law and dapat sundin talaga kung ano lang yung elements ng batas regardless po kung ano yung public opinion or sentiments regarding that legal issue. Diba? Kasi meron pong ibang legal issue na tingin ng majority is mali yun. However, again, judges and the court and the legal system po dito sa bansa natin must be reminded that we must follow all the fundamental principles of criminal laws in our jurisdiction, one of which is that no act is considered a crime unless it is made so by law. Okay? So ngayon po na na-discuss ko na yan yung mga basic and fundamental principles of our criminal laws, punta na po tayo dun sa actual allegation against the Vice President po, Vice President Sara Duterte, kung saan ang sabi po ng NBI is that they recommend the filing of criminal charges, specifically of grave threats against her. Okay? So ang provision po na nagdi-discuss about grave threats is Article 282 of the Revised Penal Code. In summary po, in simpler terms po, ang ibig sabihin po ng grave threat or the crime of grave threat po is the commission of an act kung saan tinakot or tinreten mo yung other individual of an action that amounts to a crime. So klarong-klaro po yan under Article 282. Dapat po yung pinangtakot mong action dun sa kausap mo is something that amounts to a crime. Okay? So ngayon, balik po tayo dito sa lahat ng pinag-usapan natin. Like what I have previously explained, di ba ang sabi ko po, the basic principle is that conspiracy and proposal to commit a felony is not punishable unless it is expressly penalized by a law. Di ba? And like what I already also discussed, wala pong batas na nagpipinalize ng proposal or conspiracy to commit a papaya or a counter papaya. Therefore, applying that po dun sa statement or dito sa case or situation ni Vice President Sara Duterte, yung pinangtakot po niya is a proposal or a conspiracy to commit a counter papaya. So since wala pong batas na nagpipinalize doon, that does not amount to a crime. Consequently, one of the essential elements under the crime of grave threats is lacking po, which is dapat yung pinangtakot mo nga must amount to a crime. So dahil po dyan, ang pwede pong maging defense dito ni VP Sara is that kulang po yung isa sa essential elements ng grave threat, which is yung dapat pinangtakot niya is something that amounts to a crime. Since yun nga nga po, again, ulitin ko, wala pong batas na nagpipenalize for a conspiracy and or proposal to commit a papaya or a counter papaya, 'di ba? So yan po yung posibleng maging defense ni Vice President Sara against dun sa allegation sa kanya for grave threats. So ngayon, punta naman po tayo sa side ng prosecution. Of course, for the prosecution side po, simple lang po yung maging legal argument nila dyan, is that yung pinangtakot or yung tinreaten na act ni VP Sara dito is not a conspiracy or proposal to commit a papaya, rather it is the act of papaya yung pinangtakot niya. Yun po yung pwede nilang legal argument. However, kailangan po nila yun mapakita based dun sa actual evidence na meron sila and based dun sa actual statement ni Vice President Sara Duterte, kasi yun naman po yung basis ng kasong to, 'di ba? However, kung ako po, I'll be completely honest with you, hindi po to dahil bias ako kay Vice President Sara Duterte or what, pero kung titingnan po natin yung statement niya, 'di ba? Kaya ako nga po nilagyan ng mga underlines doon is because kung titingnan po at i-analyze po talaga natin doon, ang statement po niya can be considered as a proposal pa lang or as a conspiracy. Kasi kung titingnan po talaga natin yung statement ni Vice President Sara Duterte dito, ako po talaga professionally, ang assessment ko doon is that is simply a conspiracy or a proposal to commit a papayas pa lang po yan. Hindi pa siya the actual act of papaya because nagbilin ako, tapos kung ganyan, in short, nag-uusap pa lang sila, 'di ba? Wala pa namang actual na ano talaga. Therefore, hindi po clear or may gray area na pwede talaga pong i-argue pa. Kasi kung klaro po talaga na papaya yung gustong gawin ni Vice President Sara Duterte dito, yung statement po dapat niya, sinabi lang niya directly na ipapapapaya kita, period, ganun lang. So pag ganyan, that is already a clear act of papaya, 'di ba? Hindi na yun merely conspiracy or proposal pa lang. Dito sa situation or sa statement po ni VP Sara na una-una ang dami pong conditions, 'di ba? Na una, nagbilin, pag naganyan, ang daming liko-liko basically. Tapos second, hindi rin clear yung statement niya or hindi direct na tumutukoy talaga ng papaya. Therefore, if we take everything in consideration, madami po talagang gray area na open for argument. And actually po, ito idagdag ko na lang din, ito mga maritesan portion na lang to. Yung ganitong statement po actually ni VP Sara, ito yung mga tipong statement na parang yung dating po niya parang mga hypothetical law school examination questions na sobrang out of this world na hindi mo expected mangyayari in real life. So ganyan po yung dating. So ngayon dito, because of this kind of statement ni VP Sara, madami pong gray areas na pwede pong i-argue ng both the prosecution and the defense. Okay? Tapos idagdag ko na rin po pala, kung titingnan po natin yung circumstances which led to the outburst po of Vice President Sara, ang dami pong prior nangyari kaya uminit na talaga yung ulo niya. At tatandaan din po natin, one of the basic principles po of our criminal laws is that the accused must have a criminal intent to commit a crime. Meaning, sinadya po niya yung mga ganong statements para manakot talaga kasi grave threats po yung pinapag-usapan natin eh. So yan po yun. However, pag titingnan po natin, sobrang dami pong prior nangyari kung saan pwede rin po i-argue dito ni Vice President Sara Duterte na nagkaroon na siya ng clouded judgment for that portion of time considering nga po all the prior circumstances that occurred. In short, nagkagulo-gulo na po, therefore hindi na siya fully controlled when she made those statements. That is also a further argument na pwede paggamitin dito ng defense. Kasi again, criminal intent is important po in the crime of grave threats. And the state of the mind is also very important po for crimes committed under the revised penal code. Okay? And lastly po, tatandaan natin, ito pong sinasabi ko is based on my own professional assessment as a licensed lawyer po, based on unang-una po the facts that was presented to us dun sa statement na sinabi ni VP Sara na pinakita ko po sa una ng video. And second, from the legal basis that I cited also throughout my discussion. Okay? So yan po yung professional assessment ko dito in that situation. Hindi ko rin naman po sinasabi na ako lang yung tama because at the end of the day, hindi po trabaho ng abogado mag-determine kung ano yung proper interpretation of the law in relation to a set of facts. Ang may trabaho po niyan is the courts. Kami pong mga lawyer, our main job is to present legal arguments, meaning we apply the law and jurisprudence in relation to the set of facts of the case that we are handling. So in this case po ni Vice President Sara Duterte, kung matuloy po talaga yung filing, ang mangyayari po dito is ipa-file muna po yan sa prosecutor's office because the crime of grave threats po is subject to preliminary investigation. Therefore, yung investigating prosecutor po yung may trabaho para i-determine kung meron bang prima facie evidence with reasonable certainty of conviction para ituloy yung kaso at i-file talaga sa proper korte po. Okay? So yan po yan. Unang-una nasa prosecution, nasa prosecutor's office pa lang po yan or sa DOJ level po. Okay? So in conclusion, I'm expecting madami pong magre-react negatively dito sa video ko. Nevertheless po, that is okay. Pwede naman nyo po i-exercise yung right to free speech nyo. I-comment nyo po yung sentiments nyo dyan sa comment section. Pero wag na po kayo makipagdebate or argue sa akin kasi wala naman po tayo sa korte, di ba? This is simply me expressing my professional assessment of the situation as a licensed lawyer. Kung hindi po kayo agree, you are more than free to exercise your free speech in the comments, and pwede rin po kayo gumawa ng video nyo kung saan explain nyo rin po yung point of view nyo, okay? Pero tandaan po ninyo, ako po ay licensed lawyer who can give professional assessment or professional opinions regarding legal matters po. Okay, so hopefully klaro yun guys. If you like legal educational videos or current events, follow lang po kayo sa akin sa social media. Until next time, see you all po. Have a great day everybody. Bye-bye!